Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors, je vais faire le match suivant contre Toronto. Et à mon goût, vous êtes sur le point de battre les records de points marqués dans une saison, d'entrer dans l'histoire, le monde est sur vous. Sur 4030. On va essayer. Je pense pas que dans ce match-là, ça sera possible, mais on verra bien.
And tonight could be special for MP. The all-time record for most points scored in a single season is within reach. All he has to do is continue his offensive dominance. Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's Walker Kessler, then it's Grady Dick, and it's Moore in at the point. Now here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Three-pointer off the mark. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
While I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls, one player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Ryan?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's more. Chicago making their last shot. Outside for Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility. Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully the lid is off the basket.
Knocks down the long J.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own. Triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Now here's Dick, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. MP finds Robinson. Back to Young. 4-3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Moore passes to Kessler. Here's Dick. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
Here's Moore, started by Young. Dick gets the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fires from deep. Up again. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Raptors trail by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Pass to Dick. Lets it go from deep. And the Raptors, another 3. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Hunter. Here's Young. Chicago passing it around. They grab their own miss. And a big finish by Robinson.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
The three from Barnes. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP, the pass to Robinson. There's Young with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 9.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
Raptors trail by 8. Outside Dick. For 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Dick. Here's the 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
There's 21 seconds left in the first. Outside Ingram. The 3 ball. And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive. Making some changes. Booz Ellis is checked in for Hardy. White comes in for DeSumo. And it's Young in for Harden. Toronto also changed it up. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Pirtle. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walter. And Moore's subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Moore. In his last outing, 16 points for him. So for Toronto right now, the perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Then there's Barnes, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 4. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Moore, guarded by Young. Moore's shot is off. Bulls leading by 12. Right side White, 3-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls. From deep.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Barrett. Uncovered. And it's Whitehead with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
MP, the pass to Whitehead. There's Young with the 3. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Moore's shot is off. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to White. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Raptors trail by 21. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Williams. And Hunter's subbed in for Whitehead. Kessler, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Barrett. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
3 from Barnes, and Young pulls it down.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
There's the triple. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Moore, guarded by Young. Moore passes to Dick. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true.
Alors, si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.